local food bank has fallen victim to our winter weather. The Darrington Food Bank had to cancel its last distribution because it was just too cold and snowy to do it safely. The situation is exposing a much bigger problem at the food bank. North Bureau Chief Eric Wilkinson explains.
The Darrington Food Bank operates under a drive-through model. People pull in here and they get the food delivered to their cars, which is great until it's too cold, hot, or smoky for volunteers to do it safely.
Is it just these, or is there anything up front?
It's distribution day at the Darrington Food Bank. The all-volunteer team is getting ready for hundreds of people to line up for free food. Last week, though, there was no distribution because the cold and snow were too dangerous for workers to endure. That meant people in this community went hungry.
We had clients calling us saying, is there any way I can get food on an off day? Because we don't have any food at home.
With no actual building to store things or work out of, volunteers use shipping containers, which also exposes them to vandalism. Someone recently broke into this container to steal food the workers would have happily given them for free.
I mean, it was pretty heartbreaking for the volunteers. I mean, it feels personal.
The folks in Darrington would prefer a grocery store model, a food bank like this one, where workers and clients can be indoors and out of the elements.
I honestly have this vision where we're all in a building and we're warm.
That would be nice.
Darrington is in line to get a $425,000 federal grant to construct a building, but they have to raise 25% of that themselves, or $142,000. That'll be tough in a small town where nearly 60% of the students are low income and the poverty rate is 14%.
So we're pretty vulnerable here.
This all comes as the number of people using the food bank has surged to a level not seen since the height of the pandemic. Nearly 300 people per week, the only food bank within 30 miles. Volunteers left hoping no one gets left out in the cold.
It's definitely an urgent need.
Volunteers here believe they only have a few months to raise all that money. If you can help, visit this story on king5.com. In Darrington, Eric Wilkinson, King 5 News.